So the first question is asking how many people were living or staying in this home, apartment, or mobile home on April 1st.
Okay, so just put down the number?
Right.
Okay, next.
So, and then were there any additional persons that you didn't count on question 1 that were staying here? And if there was, you would indicate whether they were children, relatives, and so on.
Okay, number 3.
And then it asks if it's a house, apartment, or mobile home, if it's renter or owner occupied. So you indicate whether it's an owner occupied or a renter occupied.
Very good. And then they want to know your telephone number if you have one.
Right, and the reason that they ask the telephone number is so that they can follow up if there's any questions that were not completed or they need to clarify any of the responses. That's the only reason they ask for the phone number. So it's important to include that in case they need to follow up with you.
All right. Number 5.
It asks for your full name, your last and your first name. And then question 6 asks your gender.
And gender means what?
Whether you're male or female.
Male or female, okay. Which sex are you? All right. 7.
And then it asks your age and date of birth.
All right.
So you include that there.
All right.
And then question 8 asks whether the person completing the form is of Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish origin.
All right.
Question 9 asks for the person's race.
And race would be whether you're white or African American
or
and
black,
that type of thing. All right, and the last question?
And the last question asks if the person sometimes lives or stays somewhere else.
And what would that mean?
So if they use this to kind of clarify, because if somebody is maybe doesn't have permanent housing and they're staying with you, and you might think it's temporary, but they've been at your house for 7 months of the year, they should be included on your census form. So they maybe live or stay somewhere else a couple of the months, but they've been at your home the majority of the time. So you should count them on question 1 for the number of people staying there. But if you didn't, this is used to clarify.
And also, I guess, as relates to the person, if I'm reading this right, whoever's filling out the form, they also want to know if sometime during the year you stay other places, like whether you're in college or in the military or even jail or prison or that type of thing, a nursing home.
Right, and it's important to note that if you have people in your family that are away at college, they're counted at college, so you won't include them on your census form. If somebody's in a nursing home or in jail, they're counted as part of the group quarters enumeration, so they're counted at that institution, so you wouldn't include them on your form either.
Okay. So basically there's just 10 simple questions, and as we've done it, it's been less than 10 minutes in a sense to do. So we are asking people to be sure to fill out the form, and if by chance they don't receive a form in the mail, what happens? Is there some kind of a follow-up? Is there people knocking at doors, or would a person call somebody to let them know they don't have a form, or what?
The best thing for the person to do if they don't receive a form is to visit a questionnaire assistance center or a Be Counted center, and those are going to be set up throughout the community. We'll have the list available soon of where those locations will be. The person can go to that location and they can pick up a form, and they still return it by mail just as if they had received it at their home.
But it is very important, just like I emphasized, it's important to make your vote count. It's even just as important to make yourself count so that we know how many people are in each area, in each community, in each state, and in the nation.
Right.
And based on that, money is received and needs are identified, whether you need more roads, more hospitals, more schools, and that type of a thing.
Right, and the Census Bureau estimates that for every person that's not counted, the community stands to lose $300 to $1,000 per person each year for the next 10 years. So at minimum, we would stand to lose $300 per person.
Okay. Well, I would certainly hope that those of you who are watching will be sure to fill out your census, take 10 minutes. And this only happens, what, once every 10 years?
Once every 10 years.
So we're not invading your privacy or a lot of your time, but it is important to fill out the form. If you have any questions, is there any local number if a person does have a question or a concern about something that they don't feel comfortable in filling out?
Sure.
Can they talk to somebody?
Sure. The Peoria has a local census office, and that phone number is 550-9220, and it's located at 2220 Town Line Road. They could also contact me, and my number is 494-8649.
Well, Shannon, I want to thank you, and please participate in the census. It's very important.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we're going to have Kathy Corey tell us about some of the foods that they have here.
On our dine-in plates, we have our Lebanese salad, the rolled cabbage rolls, the stewed Lebanese green beans, a meat pie. Arthur, you got a meat pie?
Yeah, meat pie.
And then we put a piece of pita bread. And the lubia. And this is, put some lubia on here, honey. This is our dine-in plate. It's got the salad, as I said, the stewed Lebanese green beans, the cabbage rolls, meat pie, and the pita bread. We do have a vegetarian platter also. We prepare this, it takes quite some time. We probably start tomorrow morning getting ready for next year. It's fun, everybody enjoys it. They leave that evening and can't wait to get back the next morning. We have a wonderful time. Rice and meat mixture with spices, they're wonderful. Hopefully you can join us for dinner and check it out for yourself.
We have homemade tabbouleh. We have grape leaves, hummus, kibbeh, homemade cheese, flatbread. We have three different kind of flatbread. We have shanklishi. We have organic eggs too. We had a lot of spinach pie, but we sold out. This is it. Spices for that. Oh, we have homemade spices, yeah, for the salad.
We have a variety of desserts. There's baklava, that's everybody's favorite. And these, they have nuts, of course, and syrup, dates, sugar, powdered sugar cookies with nuts, and a variety. They can buy the piece or packages.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And we also, for little kids, there's brownies, different cupcakes, and even Easter cookies, chocolate.
Okay, we are now looking at, we've seen the dine-in situation and the line and how that works. Now we're looking at the carryouts. Explain a little bit how you go about the carryouts. Are you selling tickets or?
No, they can use their tickets. We do sell tickets in advance, and they can use their ticket for the carryout. And it's the same as the dine-in. The cabbage rolls, the green bean salad, meat pie. We do have spinach pies if you prefer a spinach pie, which would be the vegetarian platter, and the pita bread. Or if a lot of people buy tickets in advance, they can use the ticket and get all cabbage rolls, or all meat pies, or all spinach pies. We have a nice various combination.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. So we're still here at the Lebanese Food Festival, and we'll continue.
Going